Hi, I'm Kyle here for BITBY.TV with Jeffrey Ziga, owner of Little Baby's Ice Cream.
Co-owner.
Co-owner.
There are three of us.
Three of us. Who are the other two?
Peter Angevine and Martin Brown.
Sweet.
Our two partners in crime for Little Baby's Ice Cream. Starting an ice cream company is like one of those things that, you know, an idea that can be kicked around, you know, like in joking, you know, a lot. And this was sort of one of those jokes that became real. First in the mind of Pete, and then he was the one who knew Martin and knew myself, and so he was the linchpin that brought us both together. I'm mostly like everyone when I say that I love ice cream. Like, yeah, everyone loves ice cream. The two of them are fanatics.
They're ice
about
cream
it.
nuts.
Yeah, they really went nuts, and
they scream for ice cream.
They scream for ice cream more than most.
Yeah,
and there was a trip to the West Coast that Pete had that was, I think, inspirational. He visited Portland and San Francisco, and there's a lot of good ice cream and food stuff happening. In those towns.
Alright, so we're here right now outside of Johnny Brenda's on Girard. And you guys will be here Friday night?
We will be here Friday night, and it's very important. Johnny Brenda is located on the corner of Girard Avenue and Frankford Avenue, and that's poignant to note as the location of our to-be-opened shop.
Oh, nice.
Is going to be up on 2311 Frankford Avenue. Frankford, Friday night. The reason why I'm talking to you and all of you is that we will be here for the event that we are calling the Frankford Avenue Freezeout.
Nice.
Last year, when we started the company, it was a mobile operation, and so, like, you know, the easiest thing to do to get in front of people was to partner with events that are already happening, street fairs, even concerts. Things progress quite nicely, and so we, you know, wanted to make a go of it and do all sorts of expansion into, you know, getting a brick and mortar store. You know, it's a little more of a mobile operation going. You know, we needed a larger production facility. We needed all sorts of stuff, so we need all sorts of money to do that.
Sweet.
So if we're going to do an event, it's a fundraiser. What sort of form does it take? I know Pete, and Pete knows Martin through the musical communities that we've come up through, and so why not do a band? And I really like Bruce Springsteen, and so that was where Bruce Ice Cream and the Free Street Band was born. So we have Bruce Ice Cream and the Free Street Band.
Sweet, man.
That is, you know, going to be the cornerstone, the headliner of the event. The three founders of Little Baby's Ice Cream, myself, Jeffrey Ziga, Peter Angevine, and Martin Brown, are all going to be playing in the band, and there's 6 of our friends that are joining us on stage. And I actually wrote them down.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read that.
I'm gonna have to read that, okay.
Right.
So going down the list, Jeffrey Ziga billed as Bruce Springsteen. I've been gigging in the city forever, you know, since I was 14. I think I played my first show at a church basement in West Philly. Martin Brown, from Little Baby's Ice Cream, will be playing the role of Danny Federici, sorry. He is the piano player in the E Street Band. They had a few, but we're sticking with that one. That's who he's going to be. Pete plays the drums, and he will obviously be playing the role of Max Weinberg. The lead guitarist is played by a gentleman by the name of Greg Wright. He is the co-founder of Summer Music Programs, summermusicprograms.com. It's vaguely like, you know, everyone, the frame of reference that everyone knows is it's like the Paul Green School of Rock method of sort of just getting kids who play rock instruments together and, you know, putting it in like sort of an ensemble. He grew up and went to Upper Darby High School with Todd Rundgren, and him and his brother used to throw rotten fruit at Todd Rundgren when Todd Rundgren used to play guitar in his front yard. A gentleman by the name of Ryan O'Donnell from Bethlehem, PA, is playing the organ. He's playing the role of David Sancius. A gentleman by the name of Matt Stein is playing the role of Gary W. Talent. I wrote all this down, by the way, because it's so many names. Mara de Berardinas is playing the role of Suki Lahav, who is a backing vocalist / violinist in the E Street Band for a while. So that's what she's doing. Julia Factorial, dear friend of mine, is playing the role of Patty C. Alpha. Well, last but not least, one of my favorite musicians in the city, Dave Fishkin, is playing the role of Clarence Clemens. Dave Fishkin plays in the West Philadelphia Orchestra, and I don't even know if it was a big deal for him, but it was a big deal for me. He played in this band called Muscle Factory,
Oh yeah, they were awesome. Yeah,
there you go. He played in that, and he's like, you know, I think he went to Oberlin and played jazz from there, and he's just like, he plays saxophone and flute and sort of stuff, and he is one of my favorite musicians, and he's actually the leader of the adult content band that's also playing.
Oh, sweet.
So he's going to be working twice on stage, yeah. Doors at 8, show at 9. There's you know, the Comedy Dreams adult contemporary theatrical players are playing first. So them and their crew of the Body Dreams people are dancing and doing all sorts of stuff first. We're gonna have a raffle. We're gonna have oh, and I talked to Johnny Brenda's the box office, and Famous Muppets Statler and Waldorf did buy tickets to the event, and so I'm like, you know, I'm fairly confident that they're not going to behave themselves. So we'll see how that plays out. And it's kind of making me a little nervous to think about it, but you know, it's the names are on the will call list. So
all right, man. Sounds really fun. Again, I'm Kyle here with BITBY.TV, Jeffrey Ziga, Little Baby's Ice Cream. Come out, support local business, an awesome local event, and like every musician that's ever been around in the city, it seems like.